Right then, lads and lasses, how we're doing, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Welcome back to the Geordie Josh channel for 5pm news. I really appreciate you all dropping in. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's 5pm news video, not only do we have transfer news on a Newcastle United transfer target and young 20-year-old Uzbekistan centre-back Abdu Kusunov, it's been reported that two of the biggest clubs in the world are now interested in Abdu Kusunov. Isn't it typical Newcastle United to leave our transfer business a little bit late in the month? We have all these targets, we don't act quick enough, and the biggest clubs come and sweep them from underneath our feet. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll get onto that later. It's been reported by Craig Hope as he made his way out of Eddie Howe's press conference this morning ahead of Arsenal tomorrow. He believes, judging by Eddie Howe's comments, it's a matter of when Martin Dubravka joins supposedly and reportedly Al-Shabaab in Saudi Arabia, rather than if Martin Dubravka will leave Newcastle United. Obviously, judging by them comments, he believes it's a 100% guarantee that Martin Dubravka will leave Newcastle United this January. There's been some reports that Newcastle United have received an £8 million fee. Now, take that with a pinch of salt. There's not been any credible or exact real rumours on that. There's just been some things posted on Twitter, but £8 million for Martin Dubravka, maybe that's the reason we are selling the 35-year-old. Eddie Howe made a comment that football logistics have been taken over by business logistics. In my opinion, just judging by what Eddie Howe said there, he doesn't want to sell Martin Dubravka, but they may have received a too good to be true bid and they are selling Martin Dubravka so he can make some moves in the January transfer window. And let's be real, I believe, is it this month that Martin Dubravka turns 36 years old? If it is £8 million, and by God, I really hope it is, you can't turn down nearly £10 million for a 36-year-old goalkeeper, no matter how great he's been and how good Newcastle United are doing with him in our goal. But ladies and gentlemen, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new for all Newcastle United content. Let me know down below, would you take £8 million for a near 36-year-old Martin Dubravka? I know, of course, Dubravka has been great coming in. Nick Pope, it has been said by Eddie Howe, is nearing a return and is doing well on his road to recovery. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it. So yes, lads and lasses, on the Martin Dubravka situation, it does look like the now 35-year-old will leave Newcastle United after quite a long time on Tyneside. I can vividly remember his debut against Manchester United at St James's Park, and what a debut it was. He had a little bit of a fiery experience with the fans when he joined Man United on loan. He then put on social media, happy to play for the best club in the world, which, let's be real, that is going to leave a sour taste in Newcastle United fans' mouth when we do have a little bit of a rivalry with Man United and you're on loan from Newcastle. You're not exactly playing for them. Anyways though, onto the transfer of Abdu Kusunov. Not only are Manchester City and Real Madrid now interested in Abdu Kusunov, but it's been said by RC Lens, of course, his parent club at the minute, their director has spoke to the media outlet of DAZN, claiming that Newcastle United transfer target Kusunov will leave the French club this January transfer window. Now, of course, Tottenham, Newcastle, Man City and Real Madrid are now interested in the Uzbekistan centre-back. You will never hear the words come out of my mouth saying, oh, of course he's going to go to Man City or Real Madrid over Newcastle United. But they are very, very desirable clubs to go and play for. Let's be real, lads and lasses. At this moment of time, do you want to join arguably the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid, the previous treble winners, Manchester City, or Newcastle United, who unfortunately haven't won a trophy in 70 years, however, do have a first team place ready for Kusunov, who is a right-footed centre-back. Fabian Schär is nearly 33 years old, or he might be 33 years old. Apologies if I am wrong there. There is a clear indication he will come into that first team, whereas Real Madrid, they've got Eder Militao who can play there, Rudiger, many more prospects coming through the ranks like young Fernandes. He would be better off joining Newcastle United. However, he may be a Real Madrid fan from Uzbekistan. We never ever know. Also, I just wanted to give a little shout out to all the Uzbekistan fans and supporters of Kusunov who came in my last video showing a lot of support to myself. So, to you Uzbekistan people, Hayale Okshom. I hope I've said that right, by the way. That is good evening in Uzbek. I really probably have butchered that. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Dubravka is supposedly leaving Newcastle United, and judging by journalist Craig Hope, it's a matter of when. The 35-year-old will leave the club, and of course, he's been heavily linked to join Al-Shabaab. It was reported by Saudi sources 3 or 4 days ago that an agreement has been reached with Newcastle, Al-Shabaab and Martin Dubravka, and Arsenal away tomorrow at the time of recording will be his last ever game. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Geordie Josh. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new for all Newcastle United content. Turn that notification bell on so you are never ever late for an upload. You get to hear things first before anyone else. I've been Geordie Josh. Go and enjoy your day, people.